Thousands of years ago, Sigurd I built incredible engines of war, and with them forged an empire. The emperor married and sired many children. He even had a love child with mysterious Aurora, an ancient dragon in a woman's guise. Once united, peace was declared in Rivellon, and bloodshed soon forgotten. But Sigurd's realm of peace was shattered when his own sons and daughters rose against him. War returned with a vengeance, and annihilation reached new heights. Desperate to safeguard Sigurd's legacy, the wizard Maxos sought the help of the one child that never betrayed his father, Sigurd and Aurora's son, the half-dragon prince. He would be the one to save the empire from ruin, and to aid him in his quest, Maxos delivered unto him the imperial command ship known as the Raven. This is the story of Maxos and the dragon. This is the story of the Dragon Commander.
Bum bum bum. Badass graphics, ain't it? Looks like Final Fantasy level. And now we load. Oh. Alright, Rivellon time. Sigurd, the first Emperor of Rebellion, murdered sons and daughters go to war. Siblings vie for the throne, no quarter given. Undead proclaim war is punishment from the gods. Gold prices skyrocket. War is not all bad, say dwarves. Decades of peace on bloody ballot. War waged, terrible contraptions, elves, lizards, and horrified imps delighted. Alright, so we got 50% on everything.
Welcome, noble dragon, to the Raven. This wonder of engineering, this miracle wrought in magic that has a living demon for a heart.
Wow.
Between the knowledge I shall pry from this infernal creature's cryptic mind and the avalanche of tomes, manuscripts, and blueprints aboard awaiting study, we will catch up with our enemies in no time and claim back the lands they have taken by force. Our task is monumental, but we will not have to face it alone. Two famed generals are here already, loyal to the legacy we are trying to save, and therefore loyal to you, given time. I have furthermore enlisted the service of Grumio, an imp of devilish cunning that can fashion anything my research will uproot. Already he has created you a wonder he calls a jet pack. Talk to these men, get your bearings, and begin your conquest. If you have any more questions, you can find me in the royal chamber, which I shall use as a study. Good luck, dragon. May the divines be with you.
Alright, left click on characters to talk to them. Find the Maxis Royal Chamber and Gurmiano Engineer Bay. Okay, one sec. Is there an options menu? Options, audio, apply, actually. Is that the ambient? No. Apply. Apply. Okay, there we go. Back. Alright, resume. What's up, man?
Let me tell your right of the bat bastard that I hold you in very little regard. Your father may have been a great king once, but this last decade, a crowned pig would have played the part better.
Wow.
He became a vainglorious fool, a sloth, and a coward. No wonder then that his own children could amass armies unperceived and strike at the heart of a kingdom in a matter of days.
Damn.
He tried to run, but he failed, and they slew him where he stood. Now the realm has been shattered, and vultures are picking what they can from his corpse by means of new and terrifying war machines. I'd say all is lost, but Maxos insists you are to be the one, the hero, who will take back the land we've lost. Excuse me if I laugh in derision. Ha! Still, you are a dragon, I'll give you that. And of ancient blood. Prove to me you have the rocks to do undaunted battle, and perhaps my respect may still be yours.
Yeah, fuck you.
Henry of the House of Lancefort. More you needn't know.
I have a name, you know, and it's
Aye,
not bastard.
and you have titles as well, but none of them king, as yet. I'll address you with the right regard the day you prove worthy of it.
Fuck you, asshole. Alright, what do we got in the bar? Oh, hey.
And there we have it, I suppose. The dragon son of a monarch deposed. Rightful heir to the throne, even if he was born out of wedlock.
Thanks.
I am Lord Edmund Augustus III, Duke of Hawknest Hall. I'd add at your service, but I don't think we're quite there yet. To be perfectly honest, I'd normally entertain the idea of lending my expertise to your cause as curtly as I'd consider attending a dwarven opera. But not unlike my fellow general, it is Maxos's backing of this enterprise that has me intrigued. You have doubts benefit, Dragon. Let's see how far it takes you.
What is your take on
Only
this?
that it was bound to happen. For when an emperor weakens, his empire weakens with him. Now a litter of dogs is fighting for the throne, so maybe their dragon half-brother can walk away with it. When one dwells among the highest echelons of power, where ambition runs thicker than blood, distrust is your best friend, as is its brother caution. In your case, though, the waters of misgiving run somewhat deeper. You are, after all, but a half-dragon. They call your kind dragon knights to lend an air of nobility to a lowly mixed breed. Not many make the distinction, even, but the crucial difference is impurity. Human ancestry taints your being, for humanity and weakness are two sides of the same tuppence I drop in beggars' hats. A bastard twice are you, my lord. Bastard born and bastard bred.
Good to know. I'm gonna kill you if I get the chance. Hey there, buddy.
Greetings, sire, sprung from kings. I am Grumio, son of Gromio, an imp of good and honest standing. Your technician, shall I be, if it pleases you. Your engine... I hope you'll like my jetpack. It is my gift to you, to keep without recompense, for gladly shall I remain aboard this wondrous ship, to tinker and toy, hammer and... She is special, this vessel.
How come you know
Filled
so
with
much about this
Well, my
technology
lord,
stuff?
when your good father and Maxos first started to conquer the world with their fancy machines, we Emps were mesmerised. None of us cared if we were being drafted into a strange warlord's empire, for if those were the weapons he wielded, we were all ready to welcome him with open arms. Steam-driven giants on land, on sea, even in air. Oh, the ecstasy! Such wonders, such ingenuity, and jeepers, what cannons! Ever since then, some 30 years hence, us imps have dedicated our existence to the advancement of these delights. Now, before those blessed days arrived, people regarded us as eccentric gnomes taken to experimenting with flame, gas, and liquid, like so many charlatan alchemists. But, those days are over. We are scientists.
Yeah.
The truth be told, that we'll forge like...
Alright, new unit types. Okay, so... my guess is I'm gonna want something like that. Okay, those are hunters. Alright, bye now. Shaman. Bye. Grenadier, imp binoculars, trooper enhancement. Improved engines allow troopers to travel. Okay, that's gonna be helpful. As well as the warrior troopers can now take the enemy buildings, multiple troops capture them quicker than one. What do I already have? I have grenadiers. Let's get that imp thing. And let's see, I think I'm out of science. Alright. The Royal Chamber. Let's
Never
talk to you.
hesitate to seek my counsel, Dragon Knight.
Yeah.
We too shall unite,
Let me
Dragon.
see what research
Gladly
you
shall I
do.
do so.
Alright. So we got what we want. Okay, oh, I don't have enough for this. Okay. Oh yeah, it tells me no. Alright.
What?
Tell me
Oh,
about the War and Peace.
do forgive me, my
What
friend.
is our true goal?
I was so
Yeah.
lost. In a few words, victory and destruction. That is quite a since the peace.
Okay, I don't really
it was
care.
the
No
techno-
offense,
Yet
people.
It shall be my...
Close. Alright, let's go back to the bridge. Alright, let's click on this. Alright. Hold left mouse. Yeah, I know how to do this stuff. Buy units. Spend gold, new units. Okay, so we want some troopers. But we already have some. How much gold do I have? I've used gold. Oh, I have 3 of 20. Alright, let's get some hunters, some grenadiers. Oh, let's get 2 grenadiers. Accept. Alright. Okay, so what now? Play card. Alright. There. Okay, so types play them. Alright, what's this? I could actually use that. Okay, so end turn. In this phase, you can see the moves your enemy's making. You can skip them. Alright, what's he doing? Oh, he's got navy units. Alright, so they're gonna take that. What's going on? Dead Emperor's bastard son gets wizard's backing. No rest for the wicked. Emperor disagrees. Surrender while you can. Commander, enemy now transport troops overseas. Even his magic is self-centered, complains the army. Alright. So I get 1 magic and a little bit of gold. Let me see.
Gladly shall I do so.
So I can't study any of this stuff at all. Engineer's Bay, but we've got gold, so. And that's again all research the bar. Let's see what we can do in the bar. Alright, well there's nothing going on here. Alright, let's go back to the map then. Each country conquers star earning. Okay, each country is populated by a species you're currently populated. Popularity among these species is shown at the bottom of the screen, which, okay, 80%. The higher your popularity, the more support you receive in this land. Okay. This is a neutral country. If you capture it immediately, it becomes yours, as do the units should be. So I guess, how do I capture it? Okay. So I've got 8 gold. So let's get another grenadier, and then that's all we can afford, except okay. Build tavern, revenue increase. Okay. They're getting ready to attack us. Alright. They've got units. What do we got going on? News from the front. Calm before the storm. Emperor to undergo plastic surgery. Emperor pregnant. I like that. So we still can't go on any of these. We got some gold. Nice, but we still don't have much. Let's see what the generals have to say.
Yes, Commander?
What's your take on the war
situation? The
situation?
situation is pretty bleak, I'd say. But look at it this way, Commander. Means we can only do
What do you
better.
make of the
Which
other
one
general?
do you have him? He's a slimy kid who happens to excel at warfare. I once met a lizard who went to school with him when he was but fresh from the eggshell. Told me he'd always been
Oh, wow. Okay. So we don't have much science to do anything, and we have gold, but that's it. So, okay, you have acquired transport. You can now load into transports. Okay. I can... transports. How do I build one? Okay, well here. Build. Building in various areas. Okay. Alright. What's Parliament? Parliament generates strategy cards every 30 turns. A tavern generates mercenary cards every 30 turns. Wizard Tower generates dragon scale cards. We could use an academy pretty badly. We need the science. So what? They've got a transport. Accept. Just in case. I don't trust them right now. We got 0 gold. Okay. They have a lot of transports. Ah, fuckers. Oh, they're building units like crazy now. This is over here where the battles. Okay, which we get in this file. Alright. Alright, so attack. Okay. Can we add any cards? Yes. Alright, so we have a 75% chance of winning. 20% chance the general wage exceeds the amount of gold you currently have if you decide nonetheless. Imperial Army. Edmund. Auto resolve. Alright. Let's see how we do. Good. We won. Alright, survivors. Good, now that we've captured it. Our man aboard the Raven. Many wonders if the Emperor can keep it up. Shrapnel shreds civilians. You have not one shred of evidence. We just torn between man and dragon. Okay.
Great dragon, glorious warlord. Once more you return from the battlefield red with the blood of slain adversaries.
Not really.
And let me tell you, these victories of yours have not gone by unnoticed. In fact, to my great satisfaction, another pair of dauntless 4 military masterminds are now on board. More than enough to start a campaign of conquest on a truly grand scale. No doubt you're as anxious to meet them as they are to meet you. So why don't you go to the throne room, where I've instructed them to await your arrival?
Alright.
Heavens no. You have the military firmly on your side.
Civil
emissaries too
Oh.
are bound to join our cause in due time. Indeed, I expect you'll be declared Emperor before long.
Good to know.
Yes, you heard me correctly. Emperor. It is inevitable. People have heard of you. The dragon. Their one hope of deliverance from war, oppression, and death. Soon hope will turn into confidence. And when ambassadors of the civilized races flock to the Raven, your political career will commence.
Sir Ovan the Third, I am, of the son Sir Ovan the First, who conquered as the Iron
You
Dragon.
yourself will of course represent all humans. But the dwarves, elves, lizards, imps, and undead will want their say as well. And more. Still, let us worry about politics later. Today, it is your generals that count.
Well, first, I need to go to the engineer bay. And I have 6 research. I need transport pretty badly. Alright, throne room.
My Lord Dragon, allow me to present your team of generals. Edmund you already know, but I now have the pleasure of introducing you to Her Highness Lady Catherine, Queen of Westbridge. And Scarlet, not noble of birth, but the more so of heart. We 4 have pledged we will stand by you in your conquest as a rightful heir to Revlon's throne. Bastard no longer, you shall be known as Commander, until the day comes that you shall be king.
Good to know.
All hail the dragon.
Hail!
Hail!
Oh, hello.
Yes, well, hail.
Alright.
How's
what
it
do we got?
hanging, Commander? I'm Scarlet, and you're a dragon, they tell me. Always wanted to ride one of those, though I bet you're a little harder to handle than a horse. All
Oh,
part of the fun, though, I reckon, so give me a shout when I can take you for a spin.
quite the wild
Treat
card,
me
aren't
mean,
you?
I'll scratch your eyes out. Treat me well, and I'll purr like a kitten. Your choice, Commander.
Hello.
I would
Alright.
say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Commander. But as it stands, I must approach you with a bit of reserve. True, to know we have a dragon knight for a leader is a great relief. For such a grand creature inspires bravado in the many hearts that will have to be won so that we may overthrow the spreading dark.
Yeah.
But then again, you are the offspring, the male offspring to boot, of a sorry line prone to decadence and corruption. The very line, in fact, that is responsible for the downfall of the Empire in the first place.
Yeah.
Forgive me then if I do wonder, will this commander pass muster? Earn his wings? Earn his crown?
We shall.
Because they call us females the fairer sex. But in truth, we are also more cunning, resilient, refined,
I'm
and
gonna piss
downright
people off today.
intelligent. Give an empire
God.
a queen, I say, and it will be ruled. Give it a king, and it will become an afterthought. For like any man, he is content when both his belly and his bed are filled with a prize piece of tender flesh. No more. Men are simple creatures, Commander, and should therefore...
You are mean.
It's going to take some getting used to, you know, to call you Commander. Verily, I was rather opposed to the notion. But Maxos in his infinite wisdom insisted we up the level of common courtesy toward you. Commoner would have done. Commander, though, it shall be. As much as it is in the eagle's nature to look down upon the world in hunt of lesser creatures, it is my genius that makes me soar high above all others. Lesser creature. At the lone top do I reside, but I would have it no other way. Those who do not understand, all but everyone, calls me a loner, thinking the word to be a pejorative. But it is on the contrary glorious to live in sweet isolation when all around you non-lizards, that is to say, inferiors, skitter and crawl like vermin.
You're an asshole.
I am a solitudinarian, for my nature makes me so. And when I do have contact with those I loathe, inevitably I talk down to them as it is impossible to communicate on a level of equality when there is none to be had.
I don't like you.
Yes, Commander?
Bastard no longer
Seemed
am
hardly
I.
proper to call you by that particular pet name on what was somewhat of an official occasion. But don't worry, I may still slip up once or twice, even though my respect for you is in fact growing. You've got a knack for bloody brutal battle, and faint-heart never won fair victory.
True that. Alright, let's go to the engineers. Oh, my headphones are dying. I gotta plug in real quick. Alright. Let's see what's up, man.
It's wondrous, my lord. Wondrous. The Raven, she speaks to me in my...
Okay, don't really care. Don't like you much, cause yeah, there's really no point to. Alright, so we got 1 science and a 3. And I know I'm gonna need a transport. That's 8 gold. That's great. I don't have 8 gold. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. Fucker. God damn it. Now that was a waste. Oh, really? Alright. Hold here, man. Intern. Let's see what they're willing to do. Yeah, they're building an army. What's going on? Famed generals flock to the banner of the bastard. Thanks. Emperor rumored to have palace built with the enemy bones. Countries in shock, barbaric tribes not so much. Is imitation not the sincerest form of learning? Emperor asks as the enemies as he flatters with them with an imitation of their transporter ship.
Ah, Commander. No
Yep.
doubt you've had an eventful and successful day so far. But don't rest on your laurels just yet. For I'm here to inform you the counselors have arrived.
Oh,
The
great.
ambassadors of the races whom you'll have to duel and deal with in the political arena. Such is both the prerogative and the burden of an emperor to be. You
No
may
kidding.
think your first duty is that of conquest, to bring the war to as swift an end as possible. But I'm afraid there is much more to being a monarch than military matters alone. As a commander, as an emperor, you'll have to constantly endeavor to find that delicate balance between your roles as strategist and statesman. for
Okay.
the one necessarily influences the other. Now, you may consider it strange that some will worry about the price of bread, and others will gripe about taxes, when all around us, machines
Yeah,
of war
that's
threaten
sad.
the existence of the very realm. But if you give it a moment's further thought, we may find ourselves trapped amid a conflict of gargantuan proportions. But that does not mean the average man worries most about feeding his family, about the little things that make for a happy life. And when you have been given an empire, Commander, you have to be responsible for every matter, every obstacle, every creature, great and... This may seem daunting, but I have never, and never will doubt for even an instant, that you, of all people, will rise to the occasion. Your count...
Alright, let's go. No, first let's go here to the engineers.
How can
What's
I
up?
be of assistance, my lord?
So the ship sings
Indeed
to
she
you.
does, my lord. A soft vo... Yes, 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 but don't remind me.
Yeah,
It's a
okay.
thankless thing I do, but I'm up without delay.
Alright, I don't have enough science yet to do this. Love to get some of that stuff, but... Let's go here to the throne room.
Aha!
Oh god.
Shush, everyone, shush! Here comes the long-awaited commander.
Hey, there's
The
Tail.
dragon that would deliver us from vile usurpers. The one deserving heir to Rivellon's... Let me cut
All
right
right.
to the chase, Commander, for I'm not a man who takes pride in his words, but in his pragmatism, rather.
Alright guys, I'll be
entire
right back.